Hello, magical people. You made it through 2020. Wow, congratulations. Now we're going to move on to 2021, and I hope that it is a better year than this past year. So I'm going to show you how I set up a new year in my bullet journal, and then we're going to set up the month of January together. I am using an Archer and Olive bullet journal, and they gave me a link for 15% off, so I will put that in the description box below if you'd like to use that to purchase your own. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, now that everything is set up, let's do a quick walkthrough of the bullet journal. So every year, I always like to start off with your intro spread or whatever to mark the year. And this year I decided on a theme of moons because lately the moon has really been speaking to me. And actually over on this side is a poem I created about the moon. So I decided to write that on this side. Also, this year I'm going for a more minimal look of black and white with just a little bit of color here and there. Plus I got these stamps here for Christmas. So I was really excited to use them. And actually I got inspired by Rachel Stevens' layouts in her bullet journal. So I'll link her YouTube below because I love her bullet journal setups as well. And this black tape, washi tape here is also an idea that I got from her bullet journal setups. So moving on to the next page. This one, I came up with all my own. So as you probably saw later when I set up my months, I like to have a color that represents the month. And then this year, instead of doing a secondary color, I'm just going with this really dark gray and doing so this column always is the days of the week, and then this one is the dates. So I'm putting the dates in white. So this is just a spread to help me remember. This is the number of the markers I'm using. So it's to help me remember what marker color to use for the month. So I don't have to figure it out every time because that can take a while. And then I always like to keep a reading list at the beginning of my bullet journals. This I flip back to all the time. This doesn't mean that I'm going to read through all of these books in this year, but they're the books that I want to start reading next. And it's an easy place for me to find them and cross them off when I finished. Next, for every year, I like to have a theme. So this theme I decided was traverse the desert step by step. And how I came up with that was after 2020, it's hard to make plans. So I want to take every little day, one step at a time. And I'm actually trying to edit my novel this year and write the second draft, hopefully. So it seems like an insurmountable project. It seems kind of like this desert thing that's just barren and difficult and hard, but if I take it step by step, then I can accomplish big things. So that's what that's all about. Also, I might do some white highlighting in here. I kind of forgot earlier to just make this drawing stand out. But yeah. Over on this side, we have 2021 goals, which looking back, I realized it should actually be future goals because I am not planning on getting all of these done in 2021. These are just like a bunch of things that I would like to do at some point in my life. And because I have so many goals, I use the bullet methods 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 spread. So this I didn't actually show setting up because it takes a while and stuff. But basically in the bullet journal method, you have personal and professional goals, and then you put them in 5 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, and 1 hour. So you separate them into how long you think they'll take, and then you star your most important ones, and you can only star one in each column. So then with these top 6, you create spreads over here of how to accomplish them. So it really shows you how much time your goals will take, and so you can't switch it up in the middle. Like you need to keep going through that goal before you start another one. And this really helps me because I get really distracted by shiny new things. And when I get bored on a project, I easily want to quit it. And I also have a hard time understanding how long a project might take. So this helps me break it down into the time and to stay focused on my goals. So that's what these next few pages are here. They're the collections of just how to get these goals done. So basically these will be my 6 main goals for the year. This is how to get my second draft of my novel done. And then this is another thing I just did for myself. It can be overwhelming for how many things I want to get done each month. So I broke it down into weeks, and ideally, this is like a monthly ideal. Ideally, I'd like to get these things done each of the weeks. So then that helps me as I set up my months and weeks ahead, I can look at this like, what do I need to do this week so that I can get my goals for the month done? And then we're into the start of January. So again, I decided to go with this like black theme, black and white, and I put a quote that I liked from someone else, Anton Chekhov. I really like this quote. I've read it before, and I'll probably throughout the year try to do quotes that have to do with the moon this year. So then I always have the month and I added the date. And then at the end of the month, I will put a 4x4 photo here with 9 different little photos in it, like on a grid. So it's my top 9 photos for the month. So that's just like an easy artwork I do for each month. And when I look back through my bullet journal, it's an easy overview for me to see like, oh yeah, these are the top 9 things I did this month. Also, if I have time, sometimes I will make doodles down here that have to do with the month, like maybe something snowy for January or like fireworks because it's a new year, things like that. And again, this is the washi tape to help easily find the beginning and starts of every month in my bullet journal. Then I have my monthly log. So this is where that color comes in from the beginning. This is my January color. And then just the dates and then things going on. This check-in, I used to have February, like a month ahead look, but I decided to get rid of that because I just put my months ahead in my phone. So instead I moved my check-in part to here, and this will be a list of gratitudes or like just checking in emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever like is going on that day, just like a quick overview of the day. So again, when I look back at my months, I can easily see just like how I was doing each day. And then I have my January goals. So I take these from my collections that I created from the 54321 section, and I break them down to what I hope to accomplish this month. And then from there, I take them and put them into my daily log. So in case it goes to 2 pages, I have an empty page. And then for my daily logs, I just keep it really simple. Put the month, date, day, and then I'll start bullet journaling when that ends. So that's that for the bullet journal. I hope you enjoyed it.